Good evening. So I know I just posted a video. Well, it's time for another one. So thank you very much to Anadius on Twitter. Some new Sims 4 coding has come out, and this is a new pack cover. It's not called Home Rental, it's called Full Rent, apparently. As you can see, we were right. It seems to be a tie-inspired world, which I'm really excited for, guys. Although I will say the title of the new pack is a little bit weird. The Sims 4 Full Rent. The Sims 4 Full Rent. Do you know what I mean? Full Rent. The Sims 4 Full Rent. I'm a little bit, sick, so I'm delirious and like it's going around my head a bit weirdly. I have just vaped. That's also contributed to it. This is the new symbol. Apparently, I don't know why, but for some reason they can't get it in high quality. But as you can see, this looks like an apartment building. Guys, we're kind of getting an open world, kind of. So the description for the pack is out. Short description, own the neighborhood. Long description, bring the neighbors together literally and experience multi-family lots as a tenant or property owner in the Sims 4 Full Rent expansion pack. Your sim can now own and manage multiple residential rental lots or move into a home where they're closer to their neighbors than ever. From potlucks to evictions, there's a lot to do and a bustling new world to do it in. Purchase now to get bonus items to bring the night market home for your Sims with the Sims 4 Street Eats digital content available in-game on launch day, December the 7th. Key features: Street Eats digital content. Bring night market flavor home with the grill cart, street umbrella and fruit basket available when you order from November the 2nd through January the 18th. So it looks like it will be available for pre-order from November the 2nd. I'm pretty sure tomorrow they're going to do like an official announcement of this. A new lot type in town. The new residential rental lots give you the chance to get creative with multi-family dwellings. This is really exciting, okay? Give your Sims a basement suite to rent out, create a duplex to keep two families close, or even build own apartments. Property management. Property owner Sims can be present property managers living among their tenants, or they can live in a separate residence while generating income from several property investments. Watch out, if property owners don't keep their unit ratings high, they could face a tenant revolt. Closer than ever, closeness can create harmony or drama. Sims in residential rentals will inevitably get tangled up in each other's lives. They'll socialize at potlucks, meet in the garden or other common areas, and have ample opportunity to discover each other's secrets by eavesdropping, snooping, or even breaking and entering. Bustling and beautiful, explore a new world that's alive with possibilities. Visit the botanical garden, leave an offering at the spirit house, and discover an animal sanctuary. One of the most iconic scenes Tomarang has to offer is the night market, where your Sims will discover new foods and unique objects. So there is a lot to unpack here. Firstly, Street Eats digital content. That's just a cash grabby way of making you pre-order it. The new lot type at town. So it seems like it says create a duplex to keep two families close. So my guess is you can create a duplex, but you can only have two households. So I'm assuming that you're going to have two separate households that you can like switch between two that like live together. I don't know. Okay, I feel like you won't be able to switch between them. You'll have to go to like manage worlds and there'll be a loading screen. But I get the impression that maybe like you can enter their duplex, if you know what I mean. So it'll kind of be like the Sims 4 City Living now with apartments. But in the Sims 4 City Living, if you want to go into your neighbor's apartment, you have to wait for a loading screen. So this pack, basically, you're paying an expansion pack price to cut a loading screen. But it says multi-family dwellings, but it says only two families. So can you only have two households here? It's saying you can create a duplex. So based on this image, it basically means, I'm assuming, that you can put two houses together and you'll be able to create a basement suite. Now it seems that you can be a property owner and you can either live with the tenants in the duplex, or you can live totally separate and just generate passive income from several different properties. It seems you also have to have unit rating. I assume that means like maybe things will break in the property and you'll have to go and fix it, or you have to decorate it nicely or something like that. Like you're gonna have to manage the property, it seems. If not, you'll face a tenant revolt where basically they probably just won't pay. It says there'll be something called a potluck. Guys, what's a potluck? Is that an American thing? Let me know. It says that there will be a garden or other common area, so it looks like maybe you'll be able to zone like a special common area in the dwelling, and that you can eavesdrop, snoop, blah blah blah, but you can also break and enter their property. Are we getting burglars back? Are we getting police back? I doubt it. I doubt doubt this pack is going to be that ambitious, but you'll be able to snoop into your neighbor's property at least. And it says there's a new world called Tomarang. Guys, because I'm ill, I can't breathe out my nose. I'm breathing through my mouth. Now it says there will be an offering at a spirit house. Interesting. Will there be a new lot with ghost sims? And that you can discover an animal sanctuary. So I assume we're getting new animals, but you won't be able to add them to the house. I assume they're going to be NPC animals. And that there's also going to be a night market where you can discover new foods and unique objects. Basically, it's city living, but they've actually made it like a semi-open world, but you can only have 2 apartments together, but it's not an apartment, it's a residential rental, whatever that is. Is it going to be like a masonette house? Do you know what I think it's just going to be like masonettes where you can put 2 together. I mean, it seems like based on this image, obviously they do lie in the pack images, but it seems like here there's a letterbox with like tons of different mailboxes. I don't know how many sims can it, like, is it just 2? Okay, I just don't understand it. Like, are we just getting 2 houses? Because you know in The Sims 4 now, you know how like when you load into a lot, you load into like the neighborhood area, so you can click on your neighbor's house and click on knock on the door, but you have to enter a loading screen to be able to knock on the door properly. Is it just going to be that but without the loading screen? So it's not an open world, but it's like an open neighborhood, but you can only have 2 lots in this open neighborhood. We're basically paying an expansion pack's price to avoid 1 loading screen. Something they should have done in the base game, but there we go. I will admit I am very much excited to have another type of world that's not an American world. Thank God. I don't think I could have coped with another American suburban world. Call me xenophobic, but I've had enough. So it's nice to have another Asian inspired world that's going to be, because obviously Thailand, even though it is in Asia, it is very, very different to Japanese style and architecture. So I'm really excited, and I'm hoping it's going to be like really colorful. We can see here there's like a new wall swatch, open door, floor swatch, some clothing. Also, guys, I think it'll be cool to create duplexes in some of the other worlds as well, because in the UK, okay, a lot of our houses are like split. So you have like, it's like one big house, but there's a whole, not whole, like a line in the middle, and then they're 2 separate houses. We have a lot of that. Maybe we'll be able to do that. It's kind of like getting terrace houses in a weird way. I feel like maybe renting a property is not going to be that deep. It's probably going to work in the exact same way as the city living pack, but I'm sure actually being a landlord sounds quite fun. It just depends on how they go about it. As I said in my video that I did upload earlier, we do already have a mod which basically does this. The only difference being that this pack comes with the addition of not having a loading screen when switching between lots up to a maximum of 2 lots. So it looks like it's coming on December the 7th. It doesn't talk about owning commercial properties, which in The Sims 3 you could do, and in The Sims 2. So I'm assuming that we can't do that in this pack. So I am going to be a little bit disappointed, I know already. For what it's worth, guys, I don't know. I'm going to be brutal. It feels like a game pack's worth of content uploaded into an expansion pack. I did say that in my previous video I uploaded earlier. I'm just being honest. I still don't know how I feel about it on the basis that it's not really open world. It's like open household. The whole issue with The Sims 4 is that we never ever go to community lots, and this doesn't really resolve the problem. So I don't know how I feel, guys, honestly. I think I'm excited for the new world, and I'm excited for the new build stuff. One thing I'm not excited for, okay, if it says you can do breaking and entering, will other Sims break into my house? Because like that will piss me off. That will really piss me off if that happens. Also, guys, I'm really just not keen on the name Sims 4 for Rent. The Sims 4 for Rent. It hasn't got a ring to it. Right, if you didn't see my other video, it will be somewhere here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you think.